guys, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today I'm going to be playing with the new Kaleidos collection. It finally made its way to me. They did send it to me in PR, and they sent this to me I think like a month and a half ago is when it shipped out, and it's just now finally making its way to me. It got to the point where my tracking wasn't even updating, so I was accepting that it was never going to get here, and then it arrived today and I had time to film, so here I am. I'm very excited to finally play with these with you guys. I'd asked on my Instagram if you guys were even still interested in a video, since I feel like at this point everyone's put their videos out except me, but you guys still seem to want to see a video from me, so here we are. I played with all 4 of the new items that I got today, and I will give you my thoughts thus far at the end. This isn't a review, it's simply just a first impressions. I'm very familiar with Kaleidos products so far, but even so, this is still only my first time using these products. I do plan on doing separate Instagram videos with each of the 2 new palettes, so just stay tuned for that if you want looks like specific to each palette. This one I combined both palettes to just get a good feel for both of them, but there will be Instagram videos coming with either of those palettes, so just stay tuned. Let's go over the products, shall we? First, we have the Charisma Contour Palette. They came out with, I believe, 3 different shades of this, a light, a medium, and a deep to just suit different skin tones. They did send me the medium one as well, I believe, but I just kept that one in its package. I'm not going to touch on that one because I will be giving that one to a friend. I figured I would only open and use the one that suits me the best. This is in the shade Cool and Light. We have 3 shades. We have more of just like a neutral contour, a cooler contour, and then a highlight shade. They're all matte, and I really like this little component. I like how small it is. It's very similar to those lo-fi blush duos they came out with, which I heard are discontinued. I didn't even realize those were limited edition. I hope they bring them back because I really liked that component. But regardless, we're talking about this now. I'm excited about having a small little contour palette because the other contour palettes that I personally own are huge, so this is really exciting. I'm just excited to see Kaleidos branching out into other makeup products because they're just a really cool brand and I want to see them do even more. We have a new Lucid lip gloss in the shade Dramatize. I really like their lip gloss formula. They have a few others in their range, and I'm just really excited to add another because it's just a fantastic formula in my opinion. And finally, we have the 2 palettes. Let's talk about this one first. This is the Futurism 6 Lunar Lavender. I'm so pumped that we have 6 pan palettes from them again. The last palette they came out with was the Escape Pod, and like it just wasn't my favorite palette. Overall, it wasn't horrible. I did feel like there were a few repeat shades in that palette, and I didn't really like the blue in it, but just the big 15 pan palette, it was more bulky. I love this from them. They do these 6 pans so right. I love how just special the packaging always is. The color story is always so curated and unique. I'm just thrilled to see 6 pans from them. This is literally all I want from them as far as eyeshadows go. I do not want more 15s. I'm just so happy with these little 6 pans, and I'm so happy we have 2 new ones. This Lunar Lavender one is so cute. We have 4 mattes, 2 beautiful shimmers. I'm head over heels in love with them so far. I love the shades they chose. I feel like we have a good mix of depth in here. I feel like you could do a lot with this little palette. It's like monochromatic, but still diverse enough. They did a really good job with this one. I'm very pleased with it so far. It's just very, very cute, and it's adorable. And I love the name Lunar Lavender. What a cute name for a palette. But you know what an even cuter name is this one, the Futurism 7 Sashimi City. How freaking cute is that? I just love it. The little city kind of artwork all over it. So cute. This might be my favorite packaging out of all of them, is this one specifically, even more than my Taco Bell palette, the Electro Turquoise. This one is also 4 mattes and 2 beautiful shimmers. We have a really good mix of like pinky neutrals. It's really pretty. It's even prettier in person than in pictures. I'm honestly blown away with how much I'm in love with this so far. I could easily see this becoming like a go-to neutral palette on days that I just want to be a little more simple, but it's not just like boring neutral. It has twists to it. There's duochromes, there's specialness. That's not a word, but it is now. Very excited about both of these. I'm really excited to film separate Instagram videos with those, so again, just stay tuned. Those will be up as soon as I can get to it. I feel like I have a really long ongoing filming list right now. Anyways, I played with all of these products today, created the look you see right here. Again, it's not a review, it's just a first impressions, but I will give you my thoughts thus far at the end of the video after I've used everything. My plugs really quick are from Hear No Evil Jewelry on Etsy. You can use my code BEAUTBEAN if you want to save 10%. That's not an affiliate code, it's just for you to save money. And this kind of choker necklace is from Ana Luisa, and I don't remember where this top is from. It's kind of comfy, but it also gets a little warm in here after a while. Anyways, let's just hop in and create this look. I'm very happy with it, and I'm just excited to play with Kaleidos with you. Hi, hello, how's it going? Let's go ahead and play with the products from Kaleidos. I did already do my primer, foundation, concealer, and I set with powder. I don't have any other cream products on my face. I skipped cream bronzer today and cream blush and highlight just so we could really see what the powder contour looks like just on its own. This is the Charisma contour palette. Mine is in the cool and light shade. They also sent me the warm and medium or something like that. I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but I just figured I would keep this one for me since this will suit my skin tone the best, and I'll just save the other one for a friend. And yeah, I'm excited to use this. I guess we're just gonna go in with this shade here because this one, it's rather cool. I might try this one on my nose, but for the most part, we're gonna use this one on my cheekbones. This is a Luxie 522 tapered highlight brush. I just use this kind of a brush for contour and setting powder and stuff like that. So let's just tap in and just start going to town under my cheekbones, just trying to carve it out some, give my face some definition because it's very flat looking right now. It seems to be blending nice and it seems like an okay color so far. I feel like with contour, the trick is to just take little bits at a time and slowly build it up so that you don't have a stripe of brown across your face or anything like that. It's supposed to more so mimic a shadow. It's not supposed to look like a crazy obvious amount of product. I feel like with bronzer you can go a little bit more overboard with it, but when you're actually trying to contour, you're really just trying to mimic shadows. But I don't really contour very often. It's not really a step I typically take, but open to trying something new. I think that looks nice actually. I like it a lot. So far I might like this more than my KVD Vegan Beauty palette. I just really like the way that the shadow is blending. It's quite nice actually. Do you guys contour still or do you typically just bronze? Do you skip it all together? What's your take on it? I feel like I typically only contour if I want to just look super extremely dramatic and glam. I don't know why, that's the only time I really do it. I feel like with bronzer I don't have to be quite as precise and I can kind of just go ham with it. With contour, I feel like I do have to just take a little extra time to be a little more precise with it. I do quite like that though. Let me actually dip into the cool tone shade in the center just a teeny bit, just to kind of address my chin a little bit. Chisel that out just slightly more. Again, I'm just using really light pressure and just really small strokes. Just trying to push anything that I don't really want prominent just back a little bit. Just trying to create depth and shadow. Seems to be quite nice actually. I'm very impressed with just how blendable these are. I feel like it's not picking up on any dry patches on my skin or anything. Let's go ahead and put that cool toned one on my nose a little bit. I don't go ham with contour on my nose especially. It's just not really my thing, but I'll do it today just for you. I probably should use a smaller brush when doing this, but who cares? I don't feel like I have that problematic of a nose. It doesn't really bother me. I've never really felt any particular way about my nose. It's just a nose. I get compliments on my nose on occasion and it always throws me off because I don't feel like I have that special of a nose. I do want to take the light shade now and I'm just going to use an identical brush, but this is the one I use for my setting powder. And I'm just going to kind of use that to clean up along the edges of where I placed the contour down just to clean things up and brighten things up a little bit. Just to kind of get an idea of what this shade looks like. I feel like I don't feel any particular way about this highlight shade so far. I'm gonna take some underneath my contour just to make sure that's nice and clean as well. I feel like it's fine. It's just maybe not quite as brightening as I would want for myself. I would probably want something a tad bit lighter for brightening, but it's fine. It's not too dark for me, so that's good. I feel okay about that. I feel like it's a solid contour palette. I like the fact that it's so teeny tiny because my other two contour palettes are the KVD Vegan Beauty one and then my Lunatics Lab one, which is huge. So it's nice to have something compact that I can get down with. This is lovely. I like it. For blush today, I figured we would just do blush and highlight on camera. I'm actually going to dip into the Sashimi City palette and use this shade down here called, what is this one called? Salmon Skyline. It looks like it'll be a really nice blush, so I'm going to use it. You guys know me. You guys know I like to use eyeshadow as blush when I can because why not? It's fun. Makeup is just for fun. Keeping this more so focused on my upper cheekbone and then I'll drag it down once I'm happy with that. I like blush all over my face. Hello if you're new. I'm Betty Jean and I love blush. Do you guys use eyeshadow as blush ever? It's really fun and it just kind of, I don't know, gets me just re-excited about makeup sometimes if I use products in different ways. It's quite lovely. I actually have a favorite eyeshadows to use as blush video on my channel from like earlier in the year if you want to go check that out. It's fun to just kind of look at your makeup in different ways and kind of see what it's about. And of course, I'm going to take a little of it to plop on my nose because I like a blushed nose. I just think it's cute and it kind of just connects everything. I feel like if I don't put blush on my nose just looks so blank in comparison to my cheeks, and I don't know, I don't like that. I like it to all carry through. Especially since I do always do fake freckles as well, I feel like it just works with it nicely. I like that. It's nice and soft and pretty, and I think it's a nice tone. I can dig it. Ooh, I can't wait to dive into these eyeshadow palettes though on my eyes. Some of these shades are so pretty. For my fake freckles today, I've been using this one from Kimchi Chic Beauty. It's their fake freckle product. Just gonna draw little dots around my nose and then just go through and tap them out. Help diffuse them and spread them out. I think I'm just gonna keep it focused on my nose area today. I'm not gonna go like all over the face or anything. I'm just not feeling it. Obviously skip the fake freckle step if you're following this to a T and you don't like doing fake freckles. Literally do whatever you want. For highlight today, I thought my Diamond Dasher highlight from Kaleidos would kind of go with the colors that I'm using today nicely. So I'm just gonna use that. This highlight brush is the Kaleidos highlight brush. Actually, it's the H1. It's my #1 favorite highlight brush. I use it every day. And I'm just gonna pop this on my cheekbones. Oh, I love that pink shift. It's so pretty. Oh, it's so cute. I'm so excited that I finally have this collection in my hands. Not that this highlight is part of this collection, but just in general, I love Kaleidos so much, and I'm happy this finally arrived to me because I've been so ready to play with it. Now that my face is complete, I'm just gonna use my Pixi Glow Mist, set my face, and then we'll move on to the eyeshadow. All right, let's do some eyeshadow, shall we? I'm gonna prime with my Urban Decay primer potion just because I feel like it. I like this primer. And I'm just gonna blend this out, and I'm not gonna set it because I don't prefer to do that. So I'm actually gonna start with that Salmon Skyline shade, and I'm really just gonna blow this out in my like inner corner area. I'm just gonna use this Colourpop E2 brush, and I'm just gonna start swirling that in the inner corner until it's just nice and cute and pink. And I want it to fade into purples in the outer corner. Really want to try to get a good mix of both of these palettes together for this look. Then I'll do their own separate looks in upcoming Instagram videos or something like that. Oh, this color's so pretty. I mean, I know I already used it on my cheeks, but it's nice to see it in full force on my eyes the way it's intended. It's a really just soft, pretty, like neutral pink. I don't get down with neutrals too often, but if they feel unique and special enough, I'm down. And this palette is really exciting. I feel like it's far more beautiful in person than online. Now I'm dying to take this purple here called Midnight Flora. I'm gonna take this on a Spectrum B06 brush, and I'm just gonna focus this in the outer corner. I'll use the light lilac shade to help blend it out in a moment, but for now I'm just trying to kind of work it through the center of the crease and then in the outer corner. I'll probably carry this on the lower lash as well. Wow, that's such a pretty color. Oh, these two palettes together. I'm excited. I know I've only just started using them, but I could see these two palettes becoming two of my favorites from Kaleidos just from the color stories and the way these shimmers look. When I was doing my swatches, I was very excited with just how glitzy the shimmers are, which doesn't surprise me. Kaleidos has beautiful shimmers, but it's just exciting to see everything in person. I hope so bad one day Kaleidos could get into like a Sephora or something. I feel like general consumers would also really enjoy Kaleidos, like people that don't watch YouTube videos. I think people would just love stumbling upon this brand in store and just seeing how beautiful everything is. Gonna take a little bit more of Salmon Skyline from that Sashimi City palette just to add a little more pink to the front and blend it in with that purple. So far, I feel like everything's working nicely. I don't really have any complaints so far. Let's take this light purple now called Wisteria. This is my Alter Ego #2 brush. It's just a really big fluffy blending brush. And I'm just going to go to town on this outer corner. Just really trying to get it just nice and smoky and blown out and cute and whimsical and all those good things. I hope you guys are doing well. What is up? Today's October 5th. It's actually my husband's birthday. He's downstairs just playing video games, so I took the opportunity to film and get ready because we're gonna go to the drive-in tonight because there's a drive-in in a nearby town to us, and they're showing Hocus Pocus this week, and we just thought that would be a fun, socially distant activity we could do for his birthday today. Not that I really have to get ready for that, but considering I do film lots of videos and this arrived in the mail today, I figured might as well look cute tonight. So far, I really like this. Everything looks really smooth. I really like the pink next to the purple. I'm pleasantly happy so far. I want to take this shade Nocturnal now and use that to kind of help deepen up the outer corner and lower lash line a tad bit. I'm just going to take this brush. This is a Morphe M506. I don't really use Morphe brushes anymore. Like, I don't buy them. I haven't bought a Morphe brush in forever, but I've just had this one for a very long time, so I figured I would use it. I take it back. I'm going to take this one instead called Crater Grove because this shade isn't really deepening things. It's a really pretty kind of cool toned mauve-y color, but it's not really deepening out my purple, so let me take this one instead. Yes, that is much more of what I needed and wanted and desired. Thank you very much. I'm just going to smoke this a little on the lower lash as well because that is what I do. I'm Betty Jean and I smoke everything out. I'm taking a little more of that darker purple from before, the, what's it called? Midnight Flora shade. I'm just using that to just help blend that darker shade a little bit more so it can all just be very smoky and have a nice gradient effect in the outer corner. And now taking just a little bit more of Wisteria, that cute light lilac, just to again help blend everything out and keep it all nice and soft. And just for good measure, I'm going to take a little more Salmon Skyline just to redefine all this pink in the front because I think it's really cute and I don't want that to get lost at all. I'm very happy with the crease work. I think this is really pretty. This makes me happy. Okay, so for the lid, of course, I'm going to do a half cut crease because it's like my favorite thing to do. But I'm going to start with this one from the Sashimi City palette. This is called Penthouse. It's just such a pretty duochrome. I cannot get enough of it. And I want to have it fade down into this darker purple called Moonroof. I'll probably use this light purple in the inner corner, and I might use the other shimmer on the lower lash line, but we will just see. I have this flat brush here from Colourpop, and I have my NYX Glitter Primer, of course, because I always use glitter primer with every shimmer because it just helps everything show itself off more and be extra glitzy, and I just can't live without it. I'm gonna just run this across my lid and kind of go right above my natural crease and kind of follow my eyeball shape. This is all very personal to your preference and your eye shape, but this is what I found works for me. All right, let's dip into Penthouse now from the Sashimi City palettes. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. You guys don't even know. Actually, you probably do know because my collection is so late, but oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so glitzy. My heart does skip a beat, it really does. I'm going to pack a little bit of extra in that first little corner because I like my shimmers to lay it kind of a diagonal when they're on my lid. I just like the way it suits my eye shape and it just, I don't know, it blends together really nice. So I'm just kind of leaving this bottom diagonal empty. And now taking the Moonroof shade from the Lunar Lavender palette, I'm just gonna use the same brush. I'm just gonna flip over to the cleaner side just so that I don't need to waste another brush, you know? And I'm gonna press that right underneath it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just can't, it's so pretty. Kaleidos shimmers are just so unreal. They're just, I can't get enough. I have no words when I use their shimmers. Look how pretty that is. I'm just gonna take both shades now, just kind of going back and forth on both sides of my brush, just to help smudge everything together. And now I'm gonna take my teeny tiny little brush that I used with my darkest matte shade, just to very lightly smudge right here in the outer corner so it can flow from matte to shimmer nicely. I don't want there to just be a harsh start. Oh, I can't get enough of this. This is such a pretty color combination. Very otherworldly, I like it. I want to take Pink Ginger now from the Sashimi City palette. I'm just taking a little pencil brush and I'm going to pop that against the lower lash line. Oh my gosh, that pink shift though. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh my good golly gracious. They blow me away so much. And then I guess for the inner corner, we'll take Dreamscape, this really pretty light lilac-y duochrome color. I'm so happy I managed to use all 4 of these shimmers in a look. I used so many eyeshadows in this look, I just couldn't help myself. Well, this is the look. Very ethereal. I love it. I'm going to repeat it on the other eye, throw on my lashes, eye pencil, lips, all that good stuff. Well, it's gonna be this lip because it's the new one, but I'll be back to chat some more when I'm complete. Alright, hello, this is the look complete. I think it's so pretty. I'm very excited about it. I'm excited to play with these palettes some more, and I'm just very pleased with my makeup right now. I think it looks nice. The eye pencil I went with is Cry Baby from Colourpop. I just wanted like nice, like simple lavender to just kind of go with the flow, you know? My lashes are from Rouge and Rogue. They're in the style Slayer, and I did throw on that new Lucid lip gloss from this collection. This is called Dramatize. I feel like it's not exactly what I would have paired with this. It doesn't look horrible with this look by any means, but I probably would have put something a little bit more with a pinkier hue to it, or more of a purplier hue. Just something a little more cool tone maybe. This one's a little warm, but it doesn't look bad. I do still think it looks cute, and I do like this gloss. I really like Kaleidos gloss formula. It's just very slippy. I like that there's those little sparkles in it. It's just an overall nice gloss. I'm happy to add another one to my collection. So yeah, this is where we're at so far. I guess let me just zoom you out and we will chat some more about my thoughts thus far. Alright, hello. This is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. What do you think of my look? What do you think of this collection? I'm sure a lot of you have already ordered it by now, so I'm very curious who's picked it up. Do you already have it in your hands? Are you passing on it? Were you waiting to see even more videos with it before you decided? I just want to hear your thoughts. I really like Kaleidos as a brand. I think they do things very well, and I just can't wait to see what else they come out with. Part of me hopes they have a holiday collection this year, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is their last collection of the year. But I'm really hoping for more because I love their 6 pans. They make me so happy. I would love more highlights because it's one of my favorite highlight formulas. I feel like they can't do any wrong in my mind, except the Escape Pod wasn't my favorite, but it wasn't horrible. It didn't completely flop. It just wasn't as exciting as these small palettes. I actually want to hear your thoughts on that. Did you prefer more of their like 15 pan Escape Pod layout, or are you like me and just so diehard obsessed for these 6 pans? I would love to hear your thoughts. Anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, leave me a purple emoji, and if you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please hop over to my Instagram. It's BeatBean. Follow me there. I post every single day, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm posting most days here as well. Please make sure you're staying informed with Black Lives Matter. There's a link in my description box that will take you to resources and ways in which you can help. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.